Chris, what do you think? Are we gonna ride now while he changes oils? Or
Have you done it before? Have you
No.
changed your oil before?
Not on this bike.
We might have time to ride.
You guys can go. Give me my camera back now.
All right.
Is that cross-threaded, Roger? Some cussing will be involved. Are you taking your coat off? I'm still freezing. So we're out in the shop today. We're working on the concourse. Gonna put saddlebag guards, engine guards, and we'll do an oil change and a final drive gear oil change. I got Christopher and Patrick with me today. They're going to read the instructions and help me interpret. And we got the heater going, so if you hear a roaring sound in the background, that's the diesel heater.
And we're not shutting it off.
And we're not shutting it off.
All right, Roger, what are you doing first here?
Replacing the saddlebag guards. So in the event of a slow speed tip over, this will be mounted here to protect the irreplaceable saddlebags, because this is a 2014. There's not many aftermarket companies, and it's a discontinued bike, so they don't even make this motorcycle. So plastics on it, got to kind of protect it, because if you can't replace it, it's not going to look pretty as a naked sport bike.
Now, what is that rack? Who makes that rack?
T-Rex Racing, and I believe they're out of Texas. I can't remember, but there's a few other ones. But canyon cages, basically for the front end, saddlebags, guards for the back end. It's going to be a minute. I am working on a foot peg.
Have to be removed, or is that just kind of a choice?
Has to be removed. And the welds look pretty decent. I read a few reviews, but we are pretty limited on what's available for an older motorcycle. Well, this one's even more challenging. Dugga, dugga, dugga. Your pegs are back here. How's that seat?
As comfortable as you can.
Is the seat more comfortable than it was?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Is it running?
Yep, it is now.
Much more comfortable.
Plenty of leg room. Not interfering with the feet. Well, then some stylish shoes.
Hold on. Smile, guys. And it all looks good, and it fits good.
So we're putting we finished up putting the saddlebag guards on, and once we got those on, now we've moved on to the engine guards to protect the front plastics. Kind of important.
Kind of.
Since
Good.
you can't replace them. You know, it wasn't too bad.
I know you're not quite done, but what do you think of the look of it so far?
It does take away from the look. I'm sure Kay's not interested in looking mean, but I'm sure she would object if we broke the plastics off this side. And I said, "You want to go for a ride on a busted up motorcycle?"
Yeah.
Thinking she'd say, "I'm good." So remember, I got to put some Ugga Duggas on that. And what we say those were 19s.
I thought you said 17 on the bar.
I think they replaced them with 19s. So replacing the final drive gear oil. What is that stuff? 90 weight or 80 weight 90 gear oil, GL5 or GL6 works.
Can use GL6, yes.
But note, for anybody that does this, warm the oil before you start this process.
It is taking a while to drain.
Yeah. What's it hurt? Give it another glug. It's just a shop floor. So we got the saddlebag guards put on. Not too many curse words. And then we put the engine guards on. Had the bike running for a few minutes, warming up. Yeah, I know we didn't ride it, but we're going to change the oil in it next. But I think it's a useful addition. Hopefully I never drop this motorcycle. Hopefully there's never that. But in the event that it does happen, want to protect the plastics. Since it's a 2014, some of these parts are kind of hard to find in the color that you want. May have to find something and then paint it. But yeah, we got the engine guards on there. The instruction readers were very beneficial. Yeah.
Chris helped.
Chris-
He put hands on. I just kind of watched.
Christopher gives some ugga-duggas on it. We got everything torqued to specs.
I heard the click, click.
Every time you heard it click, click. We do need to round up some red Loctite for those 2 bolts. And it wouldn't hurt to put some blue Loctite on these back here in the back. But these can't, the bolts can fall out, but they can't fall off because of the way they're attached to the foot peg. So, but don't want them to fall off anyway. So I think it's going to be cool. We actually carried the saddlebags, put them on here, and they only stick out just a little. So the wife even come out, sat on the bike. This doesn't interfere with her legs. And what'd she tell you as she went back in the house?
She said, I cannot wait for South Dakota.
So I can't wait for warmer weather. Just did a little test ride with Patrick and Chris. They rode down there to Madco to get them some late lunch, I guess it is. Thanks a lot, guys, for coming over and hanging out in the shop while I did some service work and installed these engine and saddlebag guards. I have no idea where this camera's pointing, so I may not even be able to use the video off of this, but here nor there. Did change the fluids in this, oil change, final drive change, and we installed the engine guards and saddlebag guards. Getting her all primed up, ready for a little bit of warmer riding season, which should get to us in a couple of months, a couple of weeks maybe. That's all right. Yeah, it was a fun afternoon tinkering on the bike and getting her ready to go. Did a little test ride. Might need to put a splash of oil in there to bring it up just a little bit between the 2 marks. Final drive seems to be good to go. Making our way back home. Got to get the bikes put away and get ready to take the boss lady out. Valentine's weekend. And this is mine and the boss lady's anniversary, so I'm going to go out tonight, well, this afternoon. Try to get in front of some of the crowds anyway. And we're old, so we don't want to get out there and fight the throngs. But we're going to take the bride out for our anniversary and have a good evening. 39 years. I know, I got married when I was 12, so yeah, not that old. But that's the plan. We're out for our anniversary. Alright, we got turkeys in there. Bunch of little Jakes. Come on, boys. Get your ass out of the road. But oh yes. Happy anniversary, boss lady. Hope we have many, many more. Alright guys, we'll take this one to the barn. Again, get out there and ride. And if you can, ride a thin line road. Because that's where you'll find me out goofing off. On a thin line road. Oh. Dodging the salt and sandy roads. They got some crew out here working on the road, so they're leaving some debris. Y'all be good now.